Hello and welcome! In this week's Sims 4 speed build, we are journeying to Sulani and we are building a modern beach house. This modern beach house has 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, so yes, this house is a little bit bigger. It'll fit a lot of Sims. And as you see as we're building, this is a very uniquely shaped house. So I got inspiration off Pinterest to build this house. I saw this picture and I thought to myself, yes, this is very different, very unique, and yes, I'm going to build this. So I will link the picture down in the description so you can check it out if you want to. It's not quite, I mean, it's very similar. I'll say it is very similar, except the fact is in the actual photo, the house is not actually on as much of an angle, but you know, it's The Sims, so we're limited in what we can do. And as I was building this, I decided, okay, I am going to put the foundation on a diagonal so the house is actually straight when you're looking on at it, because you builders probably know that you can't put stairs on an angle, so that would be an issue when I was doing the interior of this house. So it worked out really nicely. Right now I'm trying to get a pool sunk down into the water, which was a little bit of a challenge. So by building like a base ground floor and then building on top of that and deleting that first ground floor, it allows you to basically like take the foundation and raise and lower it. The only bad thing is you can only lower it so much on these water lots. So I went down as far as I could go. I would have liked to have sunk it down lower, but since this lot doesn't go out super deep into the water, like right here you can see I'm basically like maxed out as low as I can go. I still think it looks pretty cool, and if your Sims are swimming in the pool and they go underwater, they should be able to see fish. We'll just pretend. I don't know, that would be so cool. I would love to do that in real life. You don't have to go swimming. I know, you don't like swimming. You like showers but not swimming. It's okay. You don't have to go. Right now I'm using some debug fence posts as the pillars. I initially thought I was going to use walls to do this, but it just wasn't working out with the raising and lowering of the foundation, and these worked out really nicely. So basically what I was able to do was size these up and then with the tool mod duplicate them and then lower them beyond the foundation to look like they were pillars in the water. Because my only other option that I could have done was to put like basically a paint on the foundation and it would look like there's multiple supports in the water, and it's deviating from the picture way too much, and I didn't want it to look like that. I thought this was just very stark and simple, and that's exactly how I wanted to keep it. Oh yeah, and I don't think I mentioned, this build does have CC, mainly because of these amazing windows. These are from HARRIE's bathroom set. Oh, they're so good. So they go floor to ceiling like pretty much completely, and you can make them as long as you want. I did them as short windows, and then for the pool I made that like basically this huge long window. They are so awesome. See, I've been itching to build with CC again. Our last 2 builds were no CC, and I considered for the last build doing custom content, and I'm like, no, I will be good. But this week I'm like, okay, I have to build with custom content, and this is a lot of fun. As you know, I have excuse me. I did have fun. I have fun with both. I like to mix it up, and as you guys probably notice, I really like to mix things up. I really like to keep you guessing, because here we're building this modern beach house this week. Last week we did an apartment. The previous week we built a whole entire Viking village. So I don't exactly have a specific style. I really like dreaming. I'm a big dreamer, so I like to dream of... Excuse me again? I like to dream big and of all sorts of things, so I like to keep you guys guessing and on your toes and not knowing what I'm gonna build next, and hopefully I'm doing a good job at that. With this week's build, I needed a little escape. It's been very cold and chilly where I live, kind of abnormally so, I think at least. It's been very rainy, and yeah, I don't think it's normally supposed to be this cold, and I'm just kind of fed up with it. I'm trying to remain optimistic and positive, and I'm kind of just to the point where, all right, I'm ready for summer. I mean, we have like another, it's about another month and a half to summer, but I don't know. I really hope it warms up soon. So this was my little escape to somewhere tropical, and once again, for me, doing modern is very difficult for me. So at times when I was building this, I had to just kind of step away and think about what I wanted to do. I guess it's different for me because I go from building things that have a little bit more clutter to now I have to go to something that has minimal clutter, a open floor plan, and then also having like those neutral colors, which I like adding color into my build, and I like colors on the walls. And I had to, go to neutrals and less clutter and different style of furniture. And I guess I'm more of a like classic furniture and decorating, like when it comes to Sims, I've realized. I don't know why. I really do like how this turned out. So yes, I have to keep challenging myself, and like I've told you guys, you gotta keep challenging yourself. You might surprise yourself at times, and I did really like how this turned out. I thought this was pretty cool. I would definitely be fine with going here for a vacation. I will say though, okay, we will get to one of the rooms that is a kid's room, and I slightly deviated from kind of like the modern interior design. It is bright and very much feels like a kid would use that for their room, and that's what I was going for. We don't really have a ton of modern kids stuff, so I found that really challenging. So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna keep it more... Unfortunately, that room is kind of more contemporary versus like modern, but like I said, it's a kid's room. Kids' room has to be fun, and they gotta have stuff in there that's fun for them. So that's just what I went with. It's kind of slightly doesn't fit in, but I think that's kind of normal for a lot of kids' rooms in any house. So yes, we have an office on the lower level. So we have an office down here. We have one bedroom and one full bathroom on the the first floor. And this is a decently good size office. I didn't get a lot of activities in here though. I do apologize for that. Like I said, I was trying to keep everything very basic and minimal, and I'm just adding a little bit of stuff to this shelf because this is our feature wall here, and then the rest of it is all windows, and it's opened up to the outside here with the patio door, which I think is very awesome, although might have a little bit of trouble concentrating when you're trying to work from your office when the pool is right there and the windows are open to the outside. Oh man, I would struggle with that. I would just be looking over at that pool like, I want to be there. I want to be there. I want to be there. Okay, so this is the first bedroom on the lower level, and you will see I kind of messed with the setup and everything in here. I wasn't super happy with the colors and the photo frames. Like, I thought I was gonna use those, and I'm like, no, I just hate how that looks. So things get changed up a little bit, and it is a little tight in this room, and I was kind of figuring this might be a guest room. I think it's not that we can really have guests in The Sims. We used to be able to in The Sims 3. Oh, you guys remember in World Adventures, Sims 3 World Adventures, you could go to a different world, meet like a ton of people, and then you could invite them to stay at your house. I really wish we could do that in The Sims 4. That would be so cool. I miss that. So this would be that guest room. So I figured they don't need a ton of space, but you got a nice closet there. Otherwise, I mean, this is still a really nice, decent sized bedroom for one of your Sims family members that can stay here, or maybe not as good for like in-laws suite, but yeah, I don't know. This is the guest room in my head. I was considering putting a toddler's room into this house, and then I thought to myself, who would actually buy this house if they had a toddler? I don't think I'd want to buy this house that was surrounded by water if I had a really little kid. I'd be really scared that they would fall into the water and something bad would happen. That's just me. I figured, you know, if they have a older child that knows how to swim really good, then this would be fine. So yes, in my mind, I was considering child and up, and I don't think I'd want to buy this house if I had a toddler. So there are no toddler bedrooms. Sorry, I haven't done any toddler bedrooms lately, and I should probably do that soon because I don't know where all the toddlers are going to be. I'll try to remember to do that. We are on the second floor, just so you know. This is, I figured, the master bedroom here, and I really wanted to include like a little wet bar in here, since this is a decently sized room, and I knew I wanted somewhere that they could have a drink and sit and watch the sunset, because yeah, it would be beautiful. There's no TV in here because I don't know, with this view like this, there is a TV in one of the other rooms, but I just wanted it to be that your TV was just the outside because it's amazingly beautiful. This now is the second bedroom on the second floor, so we are on to the third bedroom, and I really like what I did with this bed. So right now, I'm using this wall decor, and I'm rotating it and putting it on the ceiling. So when you're in game and you're looking up at the ceiling, it basically like runs on the top of the ceiling. It looks really cool, like really, really cool. I kind of was looking at pictures of modern furnishings and kind of trying to get my creative juices going, and I saw something like this and I'm like, why have I never thought of this before? This is so awesome. And with Tool, it makes it super easy to recreate. So it looks a little funky right now, but when you see the screenshots at the end of the video, it's really cool. I wish that we could change the color of the ceiling, but then again, in this room, I think it works out really good because I decided to go with all black, which is very intense, and I was kind of back and forth on that. I was thinking I was gonna do white, but I'm like, you know what? We're going for like super intense room, and then yeah, the ceiling's white. So when you look at those screenshots, you do have that contrast, and I don't know. I'm trying to break away from things that I would typically and normally do to kind of change things up. You're not a fan of change? It's okay. It's fun. I apologize. Lynn has been very grumpy and hormonal lately. I don't know if it's because it's spring or if it's because he's a teenager now. I don't know, but he's, yeah, grumpy and gets very possessive. Like the other day I had my phone out and he can see his reflection on the screen or the camera. He was getting very possessive over it to where like I wasn't anywhere near him, but he started to attack my head. Like, why? Why are you so mean? I don't know. I'm hoping this is just a spring thing, but something tells me this is the teenage years of the male cocktail. I used to have a female cocktail growing up, completely different, which is, yeah, they're almost like completely different birds. He is more fun in a way that he will sing and imitate and whistle, but yes, he's very hormonal. But then again, the female was hormonal and wanting to lay eggs, but she was more cuddly. He's not as cuddly. He likes, yeah, see? He likes his head scratched, but it has to be in his terms. So yeah, I find it very interesting. Cockatiels are great birds though. I mean, they're pretty easygoing most of the time. They're good birds. But yeah, anyway, I was gonna ask you guys, so do you have summer plans? Building this and thinking about summer, I'm like, I wanna know, do you guys have summer plans? Anything fun and exciting? Or, I mean, hey, I wanna know even if you have plans to just hang out in your backyard and lay in a lounge chair and enjoy a nice glass of iced tea, because that sounds great too. I don't know that I have a lot of summer plans, which is a little bit sad, but you know, we're still dealing with the uncertainty of people getting sick, and I don't feel super comfortable going a whole lot of places yet. Do not feel comfortable flying. That's just me. I don't feel comfortable flying yet. I really wish I could go to a water park. I miss that so much, but something tells me that's a very bad idea right now. I don't know, unless things drastically change, which I don't know. I miss that. I really like swimming. So that's always my goal every summer, is to swim more. And then like last year it did not happen. And then I'm so sad and depressed in fall that I didn't get to go swimming. So maybe I should work on that. And I want to ride my bike more. I did do a lot of bicycling last year, so I felt really good about myself. It's like, all right, I got out and did that more. I kind of plan on hopefully doing that on an almost regular basis, as long as the weather's nice, to just, I mean, even like 15 minutes just to get out, get some exercise, fresh air, and for me it's really relaxing. And in summer, in the evenings for me is the best. That is the best time. The birds are singing and it's like, it's warm, but it's not too hot. The sun's going down and I don't know what it is about evening time in the summer that's like, it's the best. I love it. So I'm looking forward to that. Otherwise, yeah, going places, like I said, and I don't think we really have anything planned except for like fall time, when we're planning on doing some backpacking in the mountains in Colorado, which is exciting and I'm looking forward to that, but maybe we can do some camping in the meantime. We are on to the bathroom. I do have to mention, this is the Brutalist set by HARRIE, and I loved this set. I am sorry you don't. Okay, you don't have to like it, you should like it. It's your colors, it matches you, you could blend in. I really like this set. It is so pretty. The texture on everything. I don't know that I would want this bathroom personally, because it is so much concrete, and I tried to warm it up a teeny bit here with like adding some pictures and some plants to, it's not a lot, and then I don't think I got it on camera, but I threw a nice soft fluffy rug in here because I definitely would need that on a very cold hard floor. But I don't know, it's so well done. It looks so good in the game. That might be like one of my favorite CC packs now. I really like it. It's really good. We are on the outside now, just getting some lounge chairs here. The pool is on the other side, and I actually ended up moving these chairs to the opposite side because I ended up adding another door into the kitchen, because I was thinking, why did I not do that? Because that would make sense. So in the end, you walk out here, and this is where the grill is going to be. This is where you can eat outside, and then this is on the other side, and the pool is like right around the corner. So obviously there's not a ton of space here for the pool, and in the reference photo, which I think was not actually a real build, I think it was just concept art, that's how the pool was, which is interesting. And hey, it works. Although, you know what I just realized now? If you do cannonballs into the pool, you are gonna get water all over those windows, and like chlorine-y water all over those windows is gonna cause a bunch of water stains, and it's gonna be nasty. So yeah, you're gonna have someone come and clean the windows all the time here. I mean, even just living on the water. Fun stuff. But yeah, we are getting towards the end of the video, so we're gonna wrap things up. We really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. We'd love to see you again next week. Enjoy the rest of the build, and don't forget to stick around for pictures at the end, and we will see you all next week, everyone. Bye!